It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against the Nets, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right, on dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Pistons, Monroe and Drummond there inside. Then it's Matthews, and it's the dude, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And that one's good by Henderson.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Dinwiddie passes to Monroe. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Stevenson. The shot's good from Chan.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Pistons on defense. Conley setting the pick for Teague. Teague left side. Pass to Stevenson. Inside to Jefferson, and stolen by Drummond. And now the Pistons fast break. Uncovered. And there it is again. Nice make there from Chan.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Now Teague, averaging 13 points a contest. They set the pick. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jefferson against Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Conley dishes to Teague. Tries again. No good. Good work defensively by Monroe. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And Kevin, in that game we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Misses off the right iron. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stevenson drives in. From downtown, that's good, and so Teague with the assist. Stevenson's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Drummond with a screen on Stevenson. Pass to Drummond. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Teague, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Yes, Kevin, in our conversation, we went over some of the difficulties they face against this team. Remember, they've yet to win a game against them this season in 3 tries. And a big part of it, he said, is just their interior defense. He went on to say they don't give you many easy buckets inside, so we've got to hit some jumpers when given the opportunity. Kevin, let's see how that perimeter attack goes.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise.
Get it! Oh, watch out now!
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Dinwiddie passes to Chan, and that one's good. The dude's got 6 points.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Hairston comes in for Lance Stevenson. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Jennings in for Jeff Teague. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He talked mainly about the offense he wants to see them implement. And with all their emphasis on ball screens, you can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Gray kicks to Stuckey. Here's Gray. He's guarded by Jennings. Wolf passes to Stuckey. Stuckey right side, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Stuckey's got his first bucket in this one. Jennings with the ball, averaging 9 points per contest. Out to the right wing. Here's Bazemore. Jennings kicks to Hairston. Charlotte no good that time either. The Pistons have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Back to Stuckey. To the inside. Gray dishes to Stuckey. Stuckey right side. Great look there, but off target. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit leading by just one. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Hey, Mr. Venom. Yo, hola.